Howdy everyone, welcome back, Plant Abundance here. I've been getting quite a few different questions on the channel lately in regards to my sandbox plant propagation station. This is where I strike my cuttings, been getting amazing results. You can see with this root development on this purple tree collard here. And folks want to know what kind of sand it is that I'm using for this sandbox, where can they get it, and where should they place the sandbox when they're building it out. So I'm going to be addressing all those questions in this video to try to help you guys out. So I'm over here at my local Home Depot store, and the sand is located near the lumber section. They only carry 3 types of sand, and of those 3, 2 of them are appropriate for the cutting box. Here we've got the play sand, which is used for sandboxes, litter boxes, and landscaping. And this stuff is just perfect for propagating cuttings. On the back of the bag, you can see where it says that it's been washed, and that's really key here. You don't want any salt in your sand. That could be detrimental to plants. So whatever sand you end up picking up, make sure that it says wash or something to that effect so you know you're getting a clean product. And if you're wondering how much sand you're going to need to purchase in order to fill the box that you're designing, feel free to pause the video here and read what it says on the bag. That'll help you out. And right here on the signage it says it's good for playgrounds, gardens, landscaping. It's a 50-pound bag and it goes for $5.20. And just below the play sand we got this all-purpose sand here. And this stuff also specifies right on the package it's good for landscaping, amongst other things. If we look at the back of the bag once again, you see the keyword washed. So this is also an appropriate sand for propagating cuttings. And a closer look at the signage also specifies that it's good for landscaping, amongst a few other things. This is actually a 60-pound bag and they go for $3.55. Now there is a slight difference. The all-purpose sand is a finer grade, which looks nice, but it's not as good with the drainage. I don't find any issues with it. The play sand, however, is more coarse. It has some pebbles in there, which is beneficial for drainage. So I found that by mixing the two together, I get the best results. And the third type of sand that they have over here is a Cemex brand sand, which is actually specified for sand blasting. It's only 30 pounds, so not as good of a deal. I don't see where it says that it's been washed, and I don't know if there's salts in the sand, so I wouldn't recommend getting this product. So there you have it, very common products here. You can easily find them at a big box store located near you. Now as far as the sandbox construction goes, I'd recommend using something that's rot resistant like a redwood or a cedar. I actually just went with a Douglas fir, built this box on the cheap to try out the whole system, and I think when I build my next box I'm going to upgrade and use that better quality wood. And you actually don't have to build a box at all. You can use something as simple as a kitty litter tray. I was able to pick a bunch of these up from a local discount store at 99 cents a piece, and you can easily propagate a bunch of cuttings in these little containers. You're just going to want to make sure to drill some drainage holes at the bottom. And here's a look at some of the roots still encased by the sand coming out of this little cat litter box system. And once you rinse off the sand from either type of propagation box, these are the type of results you should be seeing. Just an abundance of healthy looking roots. And lastly, if you build a sandbox, where should you locate it in your yard? Well, you don't want it in full sun. Dappled sun would be the best. You're going to want to take into consideration that if you build this next to a tree, you're going to have some debris fall from that tree into your box. But a great technique to employ that I'm probably going to be doing in the future is to build something called a low tunnel. And you can easily build these with either EMT tubing or PVC pipe is the easiest, both of which can be purchased at stores like Home Depot as well. And once you got the hoop built over your box, you can put some greenhouse plastic over it during the winter, and then you can switch over to shade cloth in the summer when those plants are starting to push out some new foliage. And that way you have a little bit more freedom where you want to put the box in your yard. So that's about it. I do recommend using a rooting hormone, whether it's something natural like an aloe vera or a raw honey. You could also use Clonex. And when you do first strike your cuttings, I do recommend putting something like a greenhouse plastic over your box so that it's nice and humid. And make sure to keep the sand moist. So either set it up on an automatic misting system on a timer or give it a good watering every couple days or so. You should be good. So I hope this video helps you to put one of these boxes together. I know you're going to get amazing results if you do so. And hey, you could also just build the kids a sandbox, and in the winter when they're not using it, use it as a plant propagation station. But whatever you do, have fun with it, get creative with it, and grow lots of cool plants. Well, thanks for watching everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful evening, and until next time, this is Dan from PlantAbundance.com. Take care, I'll be talking to you again soon.